Hey everybody, good morning. All right, welcome to my channel. My name is Izzy, owner and head trainer at Izzy Fit Training LLC. We were right in the middle of our New Beginnings 2023 challenge, and I had to put a pause on it. A couple days ago, I got burned really badly. You can see I've got a bandage here, here, and here. So I have given 3 days rest to just kind of see and assess and see how my injuries are going. I got burned by my Instapot, making some soup really bad, actually. First and second degree burns. So just I'm going to do a different kind of workout today. So if you are still doing the challenge, please continue. Days 1 through 7 are the same each week. So Monday's the same for each Monday for the next 2 Mondays. Tuesday's the same as the next 2 Tuesdays, so on for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So keep going with that. Continue to do those exercises, those workouts. You can repeat them, absolutely. So that's one positive, is that all the videos were recorded and you can go back and just repeat them on the corresponding days of the week. But today I'm doing a little bit of a different kind of workout. Like I said, I gave myself a couple days rest. I have a really bad burn like right here in my upper thigh. So I've been babying it and kind of limping. And what the doctor said is you have to you have to move in your normal range of motion to stretch the skin out as normal, as you normally would. So I've been babying it. I've been getting back pain because I've been limping, and that's causing nerve pain down my leg. So all sorts of chaos has ensued since this nasty soup burn that I got. If you ever use an Instapot, just be very careful. That's all I have to say. Not my favorite kitchen tool at the moment. Probably won't use it again, if I'm being honest. But anyways, today we are going to do what I'm calling movement through injury. So if you've ever been burned, or if you are injured, are burned, have back pain, have any kind of other injury, and still want to move, these are some things that we want to try and do every day just to support our natural movements and maintain our health, and keep things going, just keep the engine running before we can pick up speed again once we've recovered. So we're going to start with a warm-up. We've got our shoulder rolls. We'll do some half moon stretches. We'll do some hip flexor stretches, which is something I really need specifically because I'm not stretching, so my body's feeling achy and my lower back's feeling stiff. And then we've got our cat-cows, our quadruped spine circles, and then for the workout we have sit to stands, single leg balance with the opposite leg abduction. Then we've got our glute bridges, our bird dogs, and our elbow planks. Let me just get this off my hand, give me a second. Okay, feeling warm already just from talking. So let's start with some shoulder rolls. So we'll do big scrunches and rolling the shoulders backwards. Inhale. It's like we're breathing out any negative energy, any stress, just letting it out. One more. All right, going the other direction. Do a little side to side head tilt. And for this one, if you're injured and you're tuning in, just do what you can. We're not here to push to the max. We're just here to maintain and see what our bodies can do, feel through the exercises, and just move through them. All right, we've got some half moon stretches. I'm going to do 2 versions. I'll start with one where my feet are stationary. Arms are up, and I'm reaching, getting that arch side to side. And so this one, if you have lower back pain, a stiff back, tight lower back muscles, this one is really good for that type of pain or injury. One more. And you can continue to do it with your feet stationary like this. I will show you a more dynamic one where, and we'll see if I can do it. One leg comes in front and you're reaching towards that same side where the foot comes across the front of the body. So again, you get this oops, this half moon, which is where the name comes from. Two more. And all right, after this, we have a wall hip flexor stretch. You can use a wall, a door, the back of a chair. What I'm going to use is my closet door here. So hands coming to the door. You're going to bring your leg you're stretching behind you. I'm not pushing my heel down. What I want is actually to bring the toenail side of the foot down, so I'm getting a stretch through the top of my ankle. It's going through the quad, the hip flexor, the obliques, and then that same hand, that same side hand is reaching up and back. And we'll hold it for 3 deep breaths. Good. Breathe in and out. And last one in and out. Good. Just going and switching to the other side. Now I've got my other foot, toes backwards, toenail side of the foot down, getting that stretch through the top of my ankle, the quad, the hip flexor, and again, reaching the arm up. We've got 3 deep breaths. Ready? In and out, in and out. One more, in and out. Nice long exhale there, good. All right, now I'm going to move down to the ground. If you have a hardwood floor, I highly recommend a cushion for your knees. I'm going to go ahead and get my knee pad. All right, I'm going to put it down on the ground, and bear with me, I'm definitely stiff, so it's a little hard to get down to the ground. I might look awkward, but it's what I can do right now, and that's just what I'm going to focus on. I've actually been, because I've been limping, I've been forcing myself to squat down instead of this awkward reach, because the burn really is, it's right at the top of my hip, right where the hip folds and creases there. So it's pretty unpleasant, and it actually is affecting the hip flexor. So anytime I flex that hip flexor muscle, it doesn't feel good. It's actually pretty uncomfortable. So let's go down to the ground. Right. Got it. So we've got our cat-cow. This one you're familiar with if you've seen my other videos or if you've done other, really exercise in general. I think this one's pretty popular. I'm going to go for my fists since I can't put my palm on the ground yet. And it's our dropping the belly down, then an exhale, arching up. We're going to do 5 of these. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. We have one more. Inhale and exhale. What we have next is called a quadruped, as in 4, so hands and knees on the ground. Spine circles. Again, I'm going to try it for my hands, but what you're doing is creating a rotation with your spine. So we'll do 5 to 6 one way, almost like a weird gyration. We'll do 2 more. All right, and then trying to go the other way, and typically one side's a little easier than the other. It's a little more intuitive. This one I have to think about. One more. All right. And I can't go to child's pose, but if you would like to, go ahead, pause the video and do your child's pose for 3 deep breaths. From here, I'm just going to stand up. All right. All right, put this away and going to get into the workout. So we've got the sit to stands, 3 sets for 15 reps, and I'm just going to use my chair. I could do the squats, but it is painful to hold, so I'm going to do something that is effective, works in the range of motion, still works the muscles, but doesn't give me as much pain. And there's 2 options. First, I'll do the first one, which is hands crossed at your chest, doing the sit to stands, and the second one is arms up overhead, so that recruits a lot more upper abs and upper body strength. It involves those muscles. All right. I want my feet flat underneath my hips, and I'm going to compress my abs, brace the core, create that intra-abdominal pressure. Hands at the shoulders. I'm going to sit back just like I'm sitting down into the chair. Once I tap down or sit all the way down, I'm going to rise back up, and we've got 15 reps. So here we go. So 1, bracing that core, tap down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you can go faster than me, you can go slower than me, whatever pace you can do consistently and maintain that speed. So if you have to go really fast and then drop down and go really slow, find a medium pace, medium speed that you can maintain. I think we're on 10, 11, still bracing that core, 12, 13, 14, last one, 15. All right. Now, I know I can go lower that in a squat, but again, because it hurts and pains the hip flexor area right here, because I have a big burn there. The sit to stands is great. Still got my heart rate up. I felt my abs really working. I felt my quads working, and the glutes working. So that's hitting all the right spots. And I felt the lower back working also. So working as in a strengthening muscle activation feel, not a, ooh, ouch, like stabby, spiky electric pain. We don't want that. If you feel that in your lower back, brace the core a little bit more. Maybe don't go as low. Maybe find a little bit higher seat. All right, we're going for round number 2. I'm going to attempt the overhead, so the arms are going to stay up. This uses a lot of abdominal strength, so really brace the arms. Ideally, you want them to stay next to your ears. You don't want them to fall forward like that. You want to keep them up, sandwiching your ears. All right. Catching my breath. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1. Squeeze those abs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice, keep going. 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 11, 12, 13. Let's go. 2 more. You got it. Keep going. Breathe through it. Last one. And 15. All right. Excellent. If you've got your 2 sets down, definitely take a rest. Oh boy, I forgot my water today. So I will just have to deal. Catch your breath. Get a sip of water if you need it. Let me see if I have some water. Perfect. It's water, I swear. It's not carbonated Pellegrino. All right. Now that we've caught our breath, we have our 3rd and final round for our sit to stands. Find your place. Get a good chair if you haven't yet, or try the squats if you want to try the squats. I'm going to leave that up to you. Only you know what it feels like inside your body, whether it's easy or challenging or it's just right. So, feet underneath your hips. I'm going to do the overhead sit to stand again. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. And exhale as you contract. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more, 11, 12, 13, 2 left, you got it, 14, and 15. All right, awesome. So we're done with those sit to stands. We actually don't need the chair anymore. We have a balancing, strengthening exercise next, and then we move to the ground after that. So get a sip of water if you need it. And I'm just going to turn this around. If you stick around, let me know if you want to see a picture of my burn. It's pretty nasty, I will say. But if you're interested, leave me a comment. I will share it with you. If you like gross stuff like that, fine. All right, we have our single leg balance with abduction. So hip abduction. We're going to do 3 sets for 15 reps on each side. So I'm going to find my balancing. So using my foot to grab the ground, push the big toe, the ball of the foot, and the heel into the ground. You're trying to grab it. Slight bend in the ankle, knee, hip. This leg is free. I'm actually going to hinge a little. So I'm just doing a small hinge because it hurts. And then we're abducting, so we're raising that leg out. You're feeling this in the glute. So if I'm going this way, I'm feeling it in the glute right here. We've got 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, you got it. 12, hold something if you need to for balance. We've got 14 and 15. All right. What was I gonna say? This can be done with bands. I'm not gonna put any bands on my burns, but you could put it on the ankles. You could put it around the feet, the ankles, the right below the knee, right above the knee, mid thigh, upper thigh. You just don't want to put it over the knee because you've got a lot of important tendons and ligaments behind here that you don't really need to put pressure on. You don't want to put pressure on to keep them safe and healthy. All right, we have the other side. Standing foot planted into the ground, grabbing with the toes, the ball of the foot, the heel, creating that arch. Slight bend in the ankle, knee, and hip. We got 15. Here we go. 1, 2. And you could feel it squeeze that glute too if you want to, like put your hand on it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, just a couple seconds before we get into round number 2. If you're going as fast as me, great. If you're going slower, that's okay also. Some reps is better than none, so I'm happy you're here and happy you're getting a workout in. Let's switch again. 3, 2, 1, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice job. That's 7, 8, keep it going. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Excellent. Switching to the other side, about 10-15 seconds. I like to, like I said, put my hand on my glute so I can feel that's the muscle that's squeezing. That's the one I want to feel here. It's an abduction. You can go straight out to the side and get more of the glute med, or you can have a slight angle back and get glute med and glute max. 3, 2, 1. Grab the ground with your foot. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze that muscle. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, good job, 14, and 15, nice. Now that one I brought that side that time, I brought my leg a little bit further back because I wanted to feel the activation, the contraction here. In the first round I didn't. The second round, having that little bit of an angle backwards, gave me a much better contraction here. So we have one more round. Catch your breath, get some water if you need it. Pull this bandage up. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right. Pivoting, flipping to the other side. If you're still with me, keep going. Good job. Catch your breath. Do what you can, okay? Something's better than nothing. I will always preach that. 3, 2, 1. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, nice. So from here, catch your breath, get ready. We're going to lay down on the ground for our glute bridges, so you'll be on your back. And again, bear with me as I get down to the ground. It's a little bit hard and a little bit awkward, so just avert your eyes if you don't want to see it. All right. Okay. So I'm going to put my arms out. We have 3 sets of 15 for the glute bridges. Feet next to the hips. This is kind of gross. Feet next to the hips, arms out at our sides, head down on the mat. Starting with the bottom of the glutes, we're going to roll up the hips and then roll them back down. We're going 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So use those glutes and the abs working together to pull the spine into alignment with the pelvis. No, pull the pelvis into alignment with the spine. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and last one, 15. All right, nice job. I'm gonna let this leg go straight. All right, so we'll do about a 20-second rest, and then we'll do round 2. And again, like I said at the beginning, this is not an intense workout. This is just to maintain, it's just maintenance. We're maintaining our muscle, we're moving our body. If you haven't been stretching, just going slow and feeling your way through the exercises and through the movements and the range of motion is going to be most important. You don't have to get all the reps, but as long as you get some of them, you're doing better than somebody who's not. So keep that in mind and keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. Round 2. Here we go. 1. Good job rolling those hips up. 2. Then rolling the hips down. 3. 4. Hips and abs work together. They push and pull at the pelvis and the spine. I think that's 5. 6. 7. That's 8. That's 9. 10. We have 5 more. 11. 12. 13. 14. One more. Good job. And with an exhale. 15. All right. Rolling down. Nice. All right. 2 rounds are down. 1 to go. You're doing fantastic. Super proud of you. Keep up the good work. Got about 10 more seconds, and then we'll do our third and last round of the glute bridges before we flip over to the bird dog. Here we go. Last one for the glute bridges. Feet planted. Here we go. Rolling those hips up. Abs and glutes working together. Rolling down. You've got 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. About halfway. You got this. 9. 10. You're doing fantastic. 11. 12. Feel those booty muscles. 13. 14. And we're going to hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Done with the glute bridges. Gonna give my hip a stretch. All right. If you need water, go ahead, get a sip. And then we are going to flip over to our bird dog. So that is a 2-point extension. So we're working on our core strength, our shoulder, and our hip strength. Let's get to it. I'm going to use my knee pad. All right. Okay. One good thing about the burns is that they burn off the top layer of skin, so you don't have any feeling there. It's the burns that go through multiple layers of skin, like this one over here, that actually hurt. So it didn't hurt the first 2 days, and then the first Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it started to hurt. Today, I definitely feel it, but I am not going to let it stop me from doing the things that I enjoy, that I know are good for me and I know are healthy. All right, we have our bird dog, so we're gonna hold it for 30 seconds, and I don't have my timer, so I'm just gonna put my watch down on the ground so I can keep track. All right, we have our bird dog. Pick a side. 3, 2, 1. Holding that leg out in extension and hand. So we want to squeeze the abs, brace the core. This is my left hand and my right leg. I'm really feeling it in my right abs on the side, on the right side, and then a little bit on my left abs on the side. But we're balancing, we're holding it for a duration. You're trying to draw your belly button in, pull it to the spine. We have 3, 2, 1, bringing that down and switching to the other side, extending the other leg out and other arm. Here we go. We got our 30 seconds. So I'm using my fist because I can't put my palm down on the ground. It would flex my wrist a little too much. And I have burns all along, like basically my whole thumb. So that is what I cannot put pressure on the ground. We have 5 seconds. Keep holding, keep racing. 3, 2, got it. All right, we're going to take a 30-second rest. I'm just going to hold this position. You could sit, you could do whatever you want. You got 30 seconds to do so. So we are going to do this 3 times also. Really, you're feeling it along here. You've got your internal abdominals, so your abdominals and your internal, oh gosh, I forgot the word, and then your obliques. We're feeling it right here in between the obliques and the abdominals. 3, 2, 1, here we go. That first side again, let's repeat. Extending the arm and the leg. Should be the opposite sides, drawing that belly button in, really feeling like you have a tight core, tight abdomen, bracing. Breathe through it. 10 seconds. We've got 3, 2, 1. Bring that down, switching sides. Here we go. Other leg and arm extend out. Begin. Deep breaths. Good job. Really brace that core. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice. We have 30 seconds rest. Round 2 of our bird dogs are done. Now, if you need to take a longer rest, that's fine. Remember, we want quality over quantity. The quality of the exercise and the form is way more important than just the quantity. You know, we don't need to rep out 15 crappy squats. I'd rather have 5 or 10 really good squats and then leave the rest. Quality over quantity. Last one, here we go. We got our bird dog. Let's start with that first side again, holding the leg and the arm out. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Draw that belly button in, bracing the core. Good job. Deep breath in, deep breath out. We got about 10 seconds. Woo, really hold it, brace it, brace it. 5, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Let's switch sides, get to it. Here we go. Draw that belly button in, brace the core, pushing away from the ground with the fist. Shoulders are strong, hips are strong. We have 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. All right, done with the bird dogs. Let's definitely take a rest. Get some water if you need it. And again, like I said, this is water. I actually use this water to water my plants, which is why it's in a bottle and not my glass. It's not San Pellegrino, I promise. I don't like carbonation when working out because it you know, gives me burps, and I don't want that. All right, the last thing we have is our elbow plank. Now, if you can't do an elbow plank, you could do a regular full plank. If you can't do a full plank, what I would recommend then is the dead bug. I cannot do the dead bug right now, but go back to my other videos and check that out because of my hip. So I'm going to keep my watch there. I'm going to remove my knee pad. You know what? I actually don't need to remove it because to go to the elbow plank, you just lift up off of it. So we could do variations. I'll see how the first one feels and then potentially do that. Let's go down to our hands, elbows, knees, toes. From here, lifting the knees up. We've got 40 seconds on the plank. We're going to hold it. We'll go in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Now notice my torso didn't lift up or down. It stayed where it was. I just lifted my knees off the ground, and I'm continuing to brace my core using the elbows to push myself away from the ground. You want to feel like your back is being stretched a little bit, and your front shoulders, chest, and abs are working. We're 20 seconds in. That's 30 seconds. We have 10 more. So we'll hold it, hold it, hold it. Give it 5. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. 40 seconds. All right. We'll do a 20-second rest. And then let's try a side-to-side rocking elbow plank. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So side to side. Even injured, this feels like a really real workout. This isn't like a 1, 2, 3 out of 10. This is like a 4, 5, 6 out of 10. Woo! Keep it going. Strong shoulders. Brace that core. We have 10 seconds left. Whew. Yowza. 5, 3, 2, 1. All right. Oh my gosh, those shoulders are burning. Let's take a 20-second rest, and then we have our last plank, all right? So last plank variation, we did stationary, we did side to side. We're gonna do a body saw, so we're pushing forwards and backwards with our toes. Here we go. Hands and elbows and toes. 3, 2, here we go. Forwards and backwards. You're going to feel it in the abs for sure, in the front of the shoulders. Good job, good job. Continue to breathe, brace, hold that core. My stomach is shaking, my body is shaking, but I know I can do it. It's reached the point of building muscle, so we want to keep going. Brace that core. It's okay to shake. Oh boy, we got 10 seconds. Keep holding. Embrace the burn, embrace it. 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh. All right. From here, let's lay down on the ground. We'll sit. Okay. It was fairly smooth. Getting the hang of being a little handicapped here. So, we're going to lay down on the ground. Reaching the arms up and then exhaling, letting them stretch above the head. Just let them rest. If you want, you could let your legs go out flat also. Oh, this is called Shavasana. Just let your body lay flat. If it feels better for the arms out to the side, hold them out to the side. My shoulders are pumped after those 3 planks. That's all I know. So today we had a almost full body workout. We did our squats. We had our balance and hip abduction. We had our glute bridges. We had our bird dog hold. And we had our plank variations. 3 sets of each. I think that is plenty, especially if you're just joining or in your recovery and want to take exercise to the next level. And again, it's very specific to each person and their injury. Today's workout is catered to mine. So if you have hip problems, the extensions are good. If you want more of these type of workouts, let me know. You can find me on social at IZFitCPT, or you can find me on my website at www.izzyfitnesstraining.com. If you like these videos, hit that thumbs up button and go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell if you want to get notifications. And please leave me comments. It lets me know what you're interested in, what you like, what you don't like. You know, if you just want to talk, if you want to find out what happened, yes, if you want to find out what happened, leave me a comment, send me a message. Let me know if you want to see a picture of my big old burn. Maybe I'll share it later. I've been taking pictures every other day to kind of document and see. I just want to document the healing process. And knock on wood, pray for me that I don't want any scars. You know, I'm happy it just didn't get on my face and burn my face off. So it's the little things to be grateful for. All right, everybody, I will see you again tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day and keep at it. Do what you can. Obstacles are there to challenge us. You either go through it, over it, or around it. We don't stop at an obstacle. We keep going. We find ways to adapt. All right, signing off. Okay. Almost like a gymnast.